Okay, so a lot of people have been having difficulty with this particular level on standard, getting S ranks on it, or going entirely non-lethal, in part because since 1.0, or I should say the Boiling Point DLC, this level has become a lot harder, and a lot of people are really struggling with it. So I have a setup that I think is going to help people out, involving the M32A1 flash grenades from the rotary launcher with some spare ammo. Doesn't matter, you'll probably never have to reload this gun. The attachments or whatever, you can use whatever you want. Your pistol doesn't matter, you'll never be using it. I take the battering ram because if there is a door that is locked, you want to get it open as quickly as possible. This is the best way to do it. Again, pistol does not matter. You'll notice I have no ammunition with it. You can take whatever you want. If you want to take the non-lethal, be my guest, but I wouldn't. I'm taking full ceramic. You can take steel, but ceramic is going to keep you a little faster, and the goal is to be so aggressive and so precise in doing this that you don't have to worry about taking many shots at all. So having the additional mobility from ceramic, I think, is better than steel, but it's up to you. Also, we will be taking some spare flash grenades and the taser. The taser is nice because sometimes enemy AI will bug out and the flashes don't do anything, and tasering them is another way to potentially get them to comply non-lethally. So 3 flash bangs, yeah, just that you have some pocket nades in case you need to bang something around the corner. In this run that I'm about to show you, you'll notice that I do not use any of my pocket deployables. It's all just squad AI and rotary grenades. Anti-flash goggles are important because you're going to be flashing everything constantly, including yourself. Ballistic mask means you can take 3 headshots instead of just 1. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta all have the same setup, basically, the VPL-25 and TRPL pistol. These weapons are terrible, but it's the best you've got because these guys can't be trusted with anything that could potentially unalive a suspect. So, you know, give them some Fisher-Price toys, and you know, hopefully they will come out on top of gunfights. Again, they're using gas masks. They're not going to get flashed. You're going to be apart from your team nearly this entire mission scenario if you actually want to S rank it. C2 can be useful sometimes, but you're not going to have time to set up on doors, so really nothing matters. And they're using lighter, heavy ceramic, typically full coverage. So, yeah. This is important. So you're going to want pacifier, nutritionist, and armorer. One pacifier can be swapped out for negotiator if you have that. Pacifier makes all less lethal attacks more demoralizing to targets, including flash grenades, which is really important for us. We're double dipping to the bonus. Riot control is really valuable too. Riot control will make your stun grenades last, I believe, an additional 2 seconds. So if you want a little more safety, you can drop a pacifier and replace it with a riot control. My riot control is not trained right now, so I'm just going with double pacifier. This strat will work for standard. I don't know about hard, but who cares about getting S's on hard? Go for parking lot. Time is of the essence within 1 minute. Hostages will be taken and potentially executed. Parking lot gets you into the level a little bit faster, and you're going to need to be able to move through the parking lot as quickly as possible without alerting a bunch of suspects. You do not want suspects panicking until you're breaching the doors, basically. So, Hunger Strike, standard S ranking. The way this basically works is you're going to be splitting up your red team and blue team to take separate doors, and then you and only you will be pushing into the upstairs office to clear out the upstairs office. Hopefully, well, I'm going to go ahead and send red over to this door. They are going to breach it with a kick and then clear it with a flashbang. Blue is going to be on me until I go into the upstairs offices. So blue's falling in on me. There is a objective you should get there. Open the door, and you're just basically going to spam flashes in every sightline. This isn't the most tactical and engaging gameplay, but this is kind of how we have to play this game now. We need to get to this door quickly. If it's locked, battering ram it. Go upstairs, and hopefully blue team will be taking in suspects as they follow you. Once this upstairs office is clear, you can prepare to go assist red and or blue team downstairs. I found that you have time for 1 suspect arrest and only 1 suspect arrest. I believe on standard, the suspects will begin executing people at 1 minute. You have just enough time for 1 suspect arrest. Everything else needs to be handled by your team. So I'm going to go ahead and send blue, which is hanging on this door, through the door. And I'm going to clear in the walk-in refrigerator. As opposed to arresting civilians, just send them to the parking lot area. Have them move to the exit. So now I'm moving in to support my team. As you can see, my team kind of like, I don't know, toastered out and is now waddling around, not actually arresting suspects. I still have multiple rounds of my flash grenade if I need to use them to clear open areas, and my taser can be used for straggler suspects that are bugging out. At this point, we have order to chaos. No lethal rounds fired. Yeah. So this is a good example of how you have to do this map now. I wish it weren't so. Void, I guess, thinks this is like a tactical mix-up. Maybe this level is working the way they intend. I don't think it is. I think it's way too volatile a mission, especially considering how many civilians you have in comparison to suspects and how hostile the suspects are. But as you can see, I'm now just basically doing cleanup, telling the civilians to go to the exit or detaining them and picking up the secondary objectives. Once you have order to chaos, it's important to know that you can use the search and secure command, which you're about to see me do, to have your teams wander around and pick up evidence that has fallen that you may have bypassed. So, yeah.
Security area. Get down on your knees, hands up.
Right now they don't have search and secure, I think because there's still a civilian wandering around, and I believe search and secure is only available as a global command for your teams if all civilians and all suspects have been apprehended or sent to safety. But we're going to see pretty quickly is that, you know, just by having them search the room, they will help you out quite a bit.
I got you.
I probably could have gotten this time faster if I had taken in the secondary objectives earlier. And blue team hadn't gotten stuck on the kitchen door, but there you go. This is an S rank.
Gold.
So yeah, not a perfect solution. I ran this scenario with this method 7 times. I got an S rank 4 of the times, and then I had to Alt F4 3 times because hostages were killed. So hopefully this will help you get an S rank on this interesting masterpiece of a level that Void has custom tailored, it seems, to completely drive us insane. So good luck, and I hope this helps you out.
They barely helped us with shit around here since they moved in.